Did you ever face Clowney in practice? And I know being a tight end, probably wasn't always your
Oh, every
responsibility.
day.
Yeah. What was that like?
Every day. I mean, he made me a lot better. I mean, I was a guy that had to develop. He was a guy that been number one guy. He already had it. So I use him as my motivation going against him every day. I mean, he beat me a lot of times. But I use that as motivation. But, like I said, playing with that guy, going up against that guy every day at practice made me a better player, allowed me to do the things I was able to do throughout my career. I mean, I would say if I didn't have the Clownies or the Melvin Ingrams, the Stephons on my team going up against those guys on defense every single day, I would say I probably would have never made it to the NFL. I mean, those guys helped develop me as a player, as a person. So I give all my respects, all my commitments to those guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. You think back, they say iron sharpens iron. I mean, certainly for you guys. I mean, you think about the defenses you guys were facing up against in practice every day. I mean, guys that are Pro Bowlers now in the NFL on that side of the ball. It's crazy when you look back and, you see those names, if you will. But, moving to the second half of your career at Carolina, you caught 8 touchdowns over your first 2 years, only 1 touchdown over your last 2 seasons. I know, Busta, you were a guy that battled some injuries and stuff like that. But when you take a look back, I mean, what would you say changed for you? Because, I mean, the production was still there as far as catches, yards, stuff like that. But what do you think changed for you overall as to why you weren't able to get in the end zone?
I just think that, over the course of time, we had other guys on the team, that were making plays. So I think that's just kind of how that went. I mean, I wish things would have worked out a little bit better from my standpoint. But I mean, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm always been a team guy, team first before anything. So I just think that we had other guys on the team that were great players. I mean, we had Bruce Ellington. We had Nick Jones. We had Pharaoh. We had Shaq Rowland. We had playmakers on offense. We had Mike Davis. If nothing was open, Connor could run. I mean, it's a lot of things that could tie to what happened with my production. But things worked out for us. We went 11-2, 3 years straight. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm happy with the way my career went. I mean, obviously, you have some regrets. You have some things you wish you could have did differently. But, overall, I'm satisfied.